Man, keep pushing. I don't care how things look. I don't care what people say, who don't like your plans. And that's why you shouldn't tell people your plans, right? There are some times when I'm just like, okay, God, you showed me what the outcome gonna be. You showed me how I'm gonna get this. But it's like the things I'm going through is not aligning or it don't make sense. Sometimes God will show you the end before he show you how you gonna get to it. So you looking and you like, okay, this don't look like what I asked for. This don't feel like what I asked for. And then on top of that, you going and telling other people, and they add negativity and extra energy that just do not feed the dream and help it grow. When you have something, be mindful that you wouldn't have had that thought if it wasn't for God. Like, if you have a thought of creating something or starting a business or launching a page, or it can be something as far as healing yourself, your inner child, how you feel, or the things that you've been through. Just make sure that you are being mindful as far as how the process works. Everything is not peaches and creams when you want things that require work. Everything is not going to come overnight, and I get it. Sometimes he do bless people overnight. But sometimes God wants you to see people and places and things that are connected to you. Sometimes he wants you to not dilute the plan, and sometimes he wants you to do it from scratch. Sometimes he wants you to do it alone. See how many times I said sometimes? Because everything that is meant for you is going to align with you. So no matter what someone else is saying about how they went through their experience, whatever God wants for you, that's how he going to design it. That's why you got to stay in tune with him. And when if you notice that when you share your dreams, your stories, your goals with other people, and it's like you just constantly get negative feedback, like, or not even just, well, it's still negative, but as far as like putting fear out there, like, man, keep pushing. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. And sometimes it look like some of the people that he used, like, ain't no way that he using this person. And sometimes people can intentionally and unintentionally do things and say things, but at the same time, that shows you why you shouldn't prematurely share your dreams with people. If you don't even understand how you gonna get to point Z, point D, point B, then how could you expect the next person? Everyone isn't even meant to go on that journey with you. So some people know that. And that's the thing about it. That's why you got to be mindful about who you share stuff with. Because God knows these people through and through. You only you only know what God allow you to see. And I noticed that God, he real life be out here protecting me. I'm like, God, I really feel like a fool for being around certain people or dealing with certain people or having certain people in my energy for that long. And they didn't even like me. They didn't even care for me. They was behind the scenes the whole time trying to jeopardize my plans. But in reality, God knew how much you love that person. God knew how much you care for that person. And he knew it'll hurt your heart or hurt your feelings or put a setback in your plan or, damper your day if he was to show you who some of these people truly were. But he showed you bit by bit by showing you that everybody not aligning with your dreams. And that's cool because some people are going to see the vision and some people not. And there are going to be some people who just absolutely do not want to see the vision because it's you. Some people do not want to see you with the vision. Some people want to take that vision from you, your ideas. Some of them want to see you fail in it just so they can say I told you so, or they can make their stories align up with what they already said. So just keep thugging this crap out and know that God sits high and he looks low. The Lord is high above the heavens. For real. Because it gets so crazy out here sometimes and gets so hard that you just feel like, I'm telling you, you feel like a fool for investing so much time with people, places. But that's why you got to take that same energy, that same time that you put in other places, and pour it into yourself. And watch God make things happen. Excuse my voice. Excuse my voice. Watch God make things happen. Watch him make things happen. And while you praying for these things to happen, pray for some strength, some grace. Pray for some. I don't even know what to label it as, but I just know that it's going to be some people that you love. It's going to be some people that you wanted to come along with you. You're going to see them in the stands. You're going to force some of these people. They don't have a choice. You get what I'm saying? You ever seen some of those people who are just absolutely comfortable, don't ever want to leave the city, state, none of that. Never been to another city, state. So he going to force some of these people to sit there. They ain't want to move anyway. He going to force these people to sit there and watch you walk in your mission. See, and that's why you can't regret things. You know, sometimes everything is a learning step. When you feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that, and maybe you should have, but when you learn that lesson, God will show you how that can work for your good. He'll show you how that mistake can work for your good. So don't regret showing these people love. Don't regret showing up for these people. Don't regret for including them in the plan. For don't regret sharing your plan immaturely, because all of that is a blessing in disguise. And you need those mistakes, those lessons in the new. With that being said, many peace and blessings to those who rise every day to learn their lessons. I pray that you are learning your lessons, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. No matter who it is. Peace.